Hello everyone, and welcome back to my NHL Redesign series. This is episode 16, the final video in the breakdown before I rank these jersey concepts that I designed. So of course I'm going to be a little biased. But before we get there, we do have to cover Washington and of course Winnipeg. And I just need to point out how fitting is it that by pure happenstance, we are ending the main breakdown in the same jersey we started it in. I don't know how well you can see that while I was sitting down or if I pointed it out too well, but my Bobby Ryan third jersey is what we started this series in and is what we're finishing it on. So, like I said, we're covering Washington and we're covering Winnipeg, and we're going to have a lot of fun in this one. I really like my concepts, and I think you'll really like my Washington ones for sure. So, let's get into that. So, as you can see, Washington Capitals. Beautiful jersey. I brought back the winged eagle with the little Capitol building cutout. I'm not sure what they called that logo. I've always called it the winged eagle logo. And then the alternate logo that I used is I always called just the eagle. So winged eagle and eagle. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate. I'm not sure what they're actually called. But as you can see, very simple, very nice star pattern on each jersey, on the home and away. And then the alternate is quite bold, as you can see. So let's just move right into the home jersey. And as you can see, that big winged eagle crest, as you can see, stands out so well. And then that white stripe breaking up before the blue and all those stars. Now, there's not 50 stars, and it's not covering all 50 states, yada, yada, yada. But, I mean, come on. This is a fantastic Washington Capitals jersey. It uses their current colors very well. It uses what I designed very well. And, I mean, come on. You can't get mad at this. If you did happen to watch my post-to-post redesign video, this jersey is nearly one-to-one with what I sent to him, because it, like I said, it is what I want to do with that team. If I ever come back to the NHL, you will see this jersey won't change. It may change coloring, and stars might change size or something, but this is the idea of the Washington Capitals. The Ottawa Senators, certain jerseys won't change. Toronto Maple Leafs won't change. Jerseys I think that I made that don't need fixing, that I love absolutely to death, will not change. But, I mean, come on, the font I used for that C, it's over here on this one, is fantastic. Very large C, of course, OV on the arm. It just looks very nice. A very symmetrical jersey aside from the logo. If you go to the away, it's the same thing. Again, slightly recolored from the version I sent to post, but very nice. That eagle is now outlined in red to match the giant red outlines around the star. I think it's amazing. Not much to say negatively against Washington. I think for the home and away, I did fantastic. I think this is a very nice, very clean jersey, and I had a lot of fun with it. I know I basically just took my other design, brought it in and tweaked it, but I actually fully recreated it one-to-one. I started from scratch redesigning because I wanted the stars to be a little different. I wanted the number placement to be a little different, so I actually rebuilt it from the ground up. So it is slightly different from the version I sent to post, but not enough to say this is a completely brand new concept that I designed. Moving into the alternate, as you can see, I did some interesting things, and to be fair, I went back and redesigned this after I did a football team. I was redesigning the Houston Texans, and when I get to the NFL, you'll see exactly what I mean when I say I ripped myself off. I came back and did nearly identical things to the Washington Capitals. I split it almost 50-50 with that star. I brought back the Eagle logo, recolored it to be with this. There's no red on this jersey. The alternate is just blue and white. I wanted to get away from red for a little bit, so I only used blue and white. Spider-Man now. So I only use blue and white, and I think it looks fantastic. I think the eagle looks great. I think the numbers look great. The only change I would make right now, aside from completely redoing it, because I want to completely redo it, because I'm not a huge fan on it, because I don't think it looks great with the big white star. But I think the only change I would make is drag the C from this side to this side, like they actually did. The reverse retro used this logo, and they actually took the C from the left side and brought it to the right. I think that's the only thing, just because the tail of the eagle almost hits, or the wing. I'm not even sure what part of that it is. The end of it almost hits the C, and it looks very busy on that side because it goes. Because if your eye follows it, it's following the eagle, or it's following the eagle. Sorry, it's up this side. Then the C's right there, the patch is right there, and the numbers right there. Like it gets busy quick. It's a very nice jersey, but when I do my Washington redesign, eventually way down the line, I will be changing that logo for sure. Not much else to say, so let's move into Winnipeg. Sorry, and okay, and here we are with the Winnipeg Jets. Now I'm gonna go back on what I just said a few minutes ago about if I liked my design, I kept it moving forward. I absolutely love my Winnipeg Jets concept that I sent into Post to Post. And in reality, I want to use it again, and I'm going to use it again when I do my next NHL redesign. But I mean, come on, this is, it was fantastic. I'm gonna pop up a picture of it right here, and it was fantastic. I mean, just a beautiful jersey. But as you can see with my current Winnipeg Jets designs, I went a little different. I went kind of not military fully like inspired, but I wanted it to be very simple, very RCF, which is the Royal Canadian Air Force, or it's the RAF. I'm not sure what the Air Force is calling themselves right now. But I wanted it to be very simple, very clean, just to respect the logo and the history behind it. So as you can see, dark navy blue with the light blue stripes and some gray accents. Very symbolic of the logo on the chest. The shoulder patch is one of my favorite in the NHL. And that 3 stripe actually turns down into a 2 down on the bottom of the sleeve and on the base of the... Excuse me. Down the bottom of the sleeve and down the base of the jersey. It's very simple, very clean, very respectful jersey to the Winnipeg Jets, but not much else to say about it. Going into the away, as you can see, it's the exact same thing. Dark blue jersey, white jersey, dark blue stripes, gray outline on those stripes. Same pattern. The light blue returns for the numbers and the C. Everything stayed the same basically for this jersey. It's a very nice, very clean jersey. And yeah, these are very, very, very respectful to the Winnipeg Jets and what they kind of do anyway. Like I said, it's another center stripe, but it's different than every other center stripe I've done. I tried to make, anytime I used a center stripe, I wanted it to be unique to each team. So this one's actually a little higher than every other one. And it is, it's different. It's 3 stripes. It's not 1. It's not 2. Like I did some interesting things for teams that I used the center stripe for. Moving into the alternate, I can't even take credit for redesigning this. I just brought back a retro jersey. I'm pretty sure they use this as their alternate. I'm not even fully sure. But I wanted to bring back a little bit of the past, so I did that. It's basically a 1-to-1. It might be a little thicker, a little thinner in spots for striping, but whatever. It's a beautiful jersey. I wish, honestly, they would go back to a version of that logo. I know that logo is really hard to kind of read. Winnipeg and the circle with the jet, and it's a little hard to see on the blue, but it's a fantastic jersey. It's not my design, though, and because of that, I honestly had to rank Winnipeg lower than I would have liked, because I really do like the home and away jersey, but I didn't do anything for the alternate. I took from the past, and I didn't change anything. So, unfortunately, because of that, it does lose some points for me, but really not much else to say. Washington I had a lot more fun with than Winnipeg, as you can see in my redesign, but yeah, let's just move on because I'm kind of getting sad because I didn't do anything special. So, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 16, the final episode of the breakdown. Next episode will be my 32-to-1 ranking video of each of my concepts, and I think the final really surprised me. The number one spot really surprised me. I think because it wasn't Ottawa, so that's going to be really interesting. So tune in, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. It's going to be a little different than these. It is just me going to be going, so this is why I did this. And it's not going to be like this. It's going to be, I am going to be going number by number, 32-to-1. It should be a pretty quick video because I might go really quick. And for the final 10, I might do reasoning behind why it's higher or lower. I might give small explanations from 32-to-1, but it, for now, is very nice, fun video plan. So after that, of course, I do have my All-Star jersey concepts, and I have what I'm calling exhibition game jerseys because, in my opinion, as I'll explain, they should have jerseys showing these off. And then, of course, there's a Nhl Designs jersey, and I really had fun with that one. It's very simple, very clean, and I think you'll like it. So we'll go into why I did what I did when we get there. But yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.